So I just finished watching the newest episode of Spy Family that came out today as of me recording this, which is the 8th episode of season 2, and I have some interesting things I want to say about the series, I feel like. So I figured why not make a quick discussion type video on it. Now, I'll try not to include many spoilers, although I will say I probably would recommend not watching through this just in case. I mean, I might use images from maybe the newest episode even, because this is probably going to be my first attempt at making a video with a bit less editing to try to, speed up my video making process. Because, like I said in my update video, when I spend hours trying to make something, I lose motivation to make things. So, in my mind, the easier it is to make things, the more often I'll make things. But let me get into what I have to say about Spy Family. So first off, today's Spy Family episode was absolutely insane. I loved it so much. Probably one of the best episodes of the series easily so far. But what I want to say about the show and what I would say is probably a hot take for a lot of people is that I'm well, obviously this current arc has definitely sold me on the show again. But prior to this arc, if I'm being completely honest, I was like really, really falling out of Spy Family. I feel like I'm in this position with Spy Family where I feel like the show has insane highs. Maybe not insane, but like it has really good highs. But then, like a lot of times when there's not really much going on, I hate saying it, but I'm almost like semi bored at times. Like I feel like it becomes like a pretty average show in my eyes when there's really not much going on. Um, Basically, the way I feel like I've seen the show so far is a lot of season one I really loved. Like I was really sold on season one. My anime list score for it was a 9. And again, I am a bit of a higher rater, but still, I gave it a 9. And then season 1 part 2, when it came out, I don't think the entire season was, but if I recall, most of that season was a lot of just self-contained or like episodic type episodes. And I feel like typically, at least when it comes to shows, from what I've learned from anime, I'm usually not crazy about those type of shows. And not saying that that's all part 2 of season 1 was, but from what I can remember off memory, that's what a majority of that season was, and I really was getting like disinterested in it. I remember, I think a lot of times I was like 2-3 weeks behind on the show last year while it was airing, and that even led into the beginning of the current season airing now, because at one point I fell like I think 2-3 weeks behind, because I remember I watched 3 episodes at once 1 week, because what was it, like the first I think 4 episodes of the current season basically started the exact same way, where it was just bunch of self-contained episodes with like no really plot to them. And I feel like that's the main reason why I was falling out of it. Like I feel like Spy Family, I mean, I'm not going to say it's like obviously the best plot ever made, but like I feel like Spy Family set up a really interesting plot like in the early seasons, and they did a lot to develop that early on, which is why I really got sold on the show really fast. And then it just felt like the plot just got like thrown out the window for the most part for like a while, and it was just like, I get it, like it's just meant to be a show about like a family, kind of like a wholesome show about a family like having fun and stuff too, but it's just like when you set up this really cool plot, I want to see the plot develop. I don't want it to just go from, oh, a show with a cool plot to just a slice of life. If I wanted to watch a slice of life about a cute family and stuff or whatever, I would just go watch one. That's not really like what I came to Spy Family for, if that makes sense. Like I don't mind if there's some of those elements mixed in, but like I don't like how for almost the entire season I feel like they just focused on that specifically. And again, I have a feeling this is probably a hot take, but there's got to be someone out there who agrees with me, right? Please. But yeah, I don't have much to say about it. I just felt like getting my take on Spy Family out there. I think the newest episode is absolutely awesome. It looks like it's still going to continue into next week, where I have a feeling it looks like maybe it'll start kind of calming down a bit. I have a feeling this arc's probably nearing its end, but this cruise ship arc or yacht arc, whatever you want to call it, definitely, I'm so glad we got it, because if this season would have just been a bunch of more, like I said, self-contained episodes, I really think I would start falling off Spy Family hard. But this cruise arc has been amazing, and I'm so glad that we got a good arc finally. Obviously, it's a bit of a different plot than the whole Operation Strix art like storyline, but it's still story. It's still plot, which I'm glad because we're not getting much of it. I feel like, but I mean, I don't think I have much else to say about it. I mean, the quality and like production and everything of the current episode, the newest episode was insane too. Like all the action scenes from that episode were amazing. Um, I'm just like you could tell they're putting a lot of effort into it and stuff too. I mean, just all around it was an amazing episode from like every part of it was, and this whole arc in general has been, personally in my opinion. Like all around, it's a good show. I just wish, like I said, that there was more plot involved and that it didn't go to like just kind of slice of life at like again self-contained episodes as often as it does. Because when Spy Family is like advancing its plot and stuff, it's such a good show. It's such a good show. But like I said, when it's just a bunch of like standalone episodes, I wouldn't say it's bad, but I would say it becomes more of like a, I won't even say average. It's still better than average, but it's just kind of good. It's not like great or amazing. It's just good when there's not much going on. But I think that's my hot take on Spy Family. I just felt like talking about it briefly. Feel free to argue with me in the comments because I'm sure you are. But again, this cruise ship arc has been amazing. Anyways, that's probably going to be it for this discussion. Quick. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to me rant about Spy Family, and if this video style is okay, hopefully it is, feel free to let me know. I just kind of want to make this more of a discussion type channel, I'd say, rather than like video essay type channel, because I'm not really that into doing that. Yeah, it produces better quality videos, but it's a lot more boring for me to make. I like just making quick discussion things. So that'll probably be it. Feel free to let me know your thoughts down below. You know, like and subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to force anyone to because it's your choice. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. And hopefully I'll catch you guys all around again soon.